As the kids get settled into summer vacation, safety should be top of mind, whether they're at the pool, they're riding their bikes, or they're in a place with mosquitoes. There's all sorts of things to get in trouble with. Dr. Gordon Haugen is a pediatrician with Prevea Health, and he's here with more. Good morning, doctor. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. First of all, congratulations. Dr. Haugen was awarded by the Wisconsin Medical Society as Physician Citizen of the Year.
Correct.
And what does that mean?
I guess ultimate good guy for the state of Wisconsin. It really was earned by the Center for Childhood Safety, volunteers and the staff that work there that have, I think, really truly deserve the award. I just happen to be the one who started that program.
The Center for Childhood Safety, of
correct.
course, yeah, a big passion of yours. And that's why we brought him here to talk about safety during the summer. And you say unintentional injuries are the #1 cause of...
It's great. I always say it's the greatest single health threat facing kids today. Because more kids die every year of unintentional injury than the combined total of homicide, suicide, genetic defect, pulmonary disease, cardiac disease, AIDS, and cancer combined.
And these are things we can prevent.
These are things we can prevent. That's why I don't call them accidents. Unintentional injury you can predict and prevent.
And I was about to say accidents, so I'm glad I didn't. Let's talk about wearing helmets.
Yeah, when the summer gets going, obviously people are out doing their thing, and our kids are more active than they would be during particularly this last winter. And it's absolutely important that you have a helmet on all the time, whether you're on a bike or a scooter or a skateboard. Crashes simply happen. In this country alone, 1.5 million people go to ERs with bike crashes, a third of whom have head injury as part of it.
And you've probably seen a lot of that.
Absolutely.
All right, so wear your helmet, whether you're on a bike or anything motorized.
Correct. Anything that has wheels on it, you better be helmeted. And then it has to be put on correctly. It should be level on your head. The straps on the side have to be below your ears, and the strap under your chin tight enough that if you open your mouth widely, the helmet moves, and if you shake your head, it cannot move, so the pads have to fit correctly as well.
All right, good to know. Let's talk water safety. People are out on boats, they're in pools, and things can happen.
Yeah, drowning can happen, and near drowning is even worse, where kids are debilitated for the rest of their lives. You need to have a flotation device for everybody on a boat. Most people have what's called a Class 3 Coast Guard approved device. The Class 1s are the ones that might be great if you're out in the ocean and you need to have your head up out of the water. It's a guarantee. This will not keep your head out of the water, but this is what almost all recreational boaters have. There's enough flotation here so that you can stay afloat.
Okay.
But this one happens to be for a small child, so it has a strap to go between the legs, and if they're in the water, something on the top that you can pull them out.
Be smart in the water. We've been talking a lot about fireworks and sparklers. Even something like this you don't think is going to harm your kids can be quite dangerous.
That's the most common firework injury that I see every year is burns from sparklers. You know, we know that things that leave the ground and things that explode should be done by adults and not by kids.
But we give our kids these.
Then we give our kids these so they can burn one another.
So be safe about that. Yeah. Let's talk about being hydrated.
Yeah, hydration is important year-round, of course, but in the summer with a lot of sweat loss and hot weather, it's important that we rehydrate. And the rehydration beverage that should be exclusive one that you use is called water.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be bottled, of course, but the electrolyte solutions really provide no benefit, but they give you extra calories. They're actually, according to the Academy of Pediatrics, they say put the skull and crossbones on Powerade, Gatorade, and so on, and just simply don't drink it.
And what about milk?
Milk, I think because the Powerade folks, et cetera, are kind of taking a hit, the milk guys are stepping in to say there is the rehydration beverage, particularly chocolate milk, but that's just extra sugar that you simply don't need. So I put those on the black list.
Okay, stick with water.
Yeah, milk is great, 3-4 glasses a day. You need what it contains, and it helps maintain your core pressure, but water should be your rehydration beverage.
Okay, I know for sunscreen you say SPF 30 or above, and reapply often. People don't apply often enough, but I'd like to get to bug bites, because you say we should use bug spray that has DEET in it.
Yeah, DEET is the only reliable repellent of mosquitoes.
Is it harmful to our kids?
If in the correct concentration, no, it's not. 15% DEET is perfectly fine for use in kids even as young as 6 months. Not to dip them in it, but to spray gently or sparingly the exposed surfaces on the clothing, on the hat, etc. It has to be reapplied every 2 to 3 hours when you're out there, but it lasts as long as 4 or 5 hours compared to others that really don't repel very well. And citronella doesn't work, I'm sorry to say.
No, I know, I've tried that myself too. Dr. Haugen has provided all these tips for us that we put on our website as well. So go to fox11online.com, click on Good Day Wisconsin. You'll get a link to safety tips from Prevea Health, and also be linked to the Center for Childhood Safety. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.
Have a great summer.
You too.